Hmm. All right, all right. Hey, babes. Hey, babes. Hey, babes. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? It is your girl, Michelle Kanan. I am so excited to be here. Y'all, I have been banned from going live for the past 30 days. So I have a lot of tea to spill. I have a lot of stuff to share. And I'm so, so excited to be here. If you are tuning in, this is a very special video. Oh, because I've been talking to too many frustrated women, amazing women that are just pushing themselves so hard. So let's get into it. Welcome. Welcome. This is Feel Good Success, how to have your best life ever by finally dropping perfectionism. And I'm so happy to be here. If you are here live, let me know that you are here by dropping a comment, saying, hey girl. Or if you're catching the replay, do hashtag after party so I can circle back and we can have even more fun together later because y'all are my digital village. You're my tribe. Um, yeah, I'd love to get into it with you. Okay, let's get down to business. Hey, Jenna. Hey, everybody. So this is a video for my wildly successful women out there. It's those of you that are feeling like you're on top of your game in your career as a mom, as a wife, but nothing's feeling the way that it's supposed to. Okay, like you're crushing your goals, you're on your grind, you are busy, your to-do list, you're checking, you're holding it down, but it feels right? Like you might have tried family calendars or scheduling apps. Maybe you tried delegating or hiring more team or staff. Maybe you're asking your husband or partner to do more around the house. Maybe you're doing yoga because you think it's going to make you more zen, but it still fucking feels like you are on all the time, right? And you're pushing yourself really, really hard to keep things spectacular, or maybe for some of you it's to keep things just like moving forward and held together. We've all had those days, no judgment. But the thing is, right, like we're working so hard, but you want to enjoy your life. But the thing is that if things aren't working or if they're not up to standard, what happens is that you feel like stressed or low key annoyed or like you can't relax, right? And at the same time, you're sick of being the one to do everything and pay attention to all the details. And then on top of that, for a lot of you, it feels like nobody freaking appreciates what you're doing. Okay. So today, what I'm going to show you is how to get free from this feeling. And what this feeling is, in case you haven't noticed, it's a sneaky little demon in your closet. It's your inner perfectionist, right? And somehow this perfectionist is in the driver's seat of your life. And it's keeping you from the most important experience that you want to have in your life, which is also the key to having an amazing life that feels as good as it looks, right? A lot of us are like doing it for the gram and then we're putting down our phone and we're like, fuck, right? Because what I want is for you to embody this energy in yourself, this confidence in yourself, this just like in yourself, which allows you to prioritize exactly what feels best to you without any guilt, without any shame, because that's the catalyst to everything in your life up leveling to a whole new standard without you exhausting yourself, without you having to push so damn hard, without you having to work so hard. So if you're feeling this, drop a yes below if you're ready for everything and honestly for like everybody in your life to go next level with you. Okay. And get even more excited, drop like a double yes. If you're ready for that, while you get to be less perfect or stop following like the shoulds or the pressure, right? Like that things can be just like, and everything continues to get better. Your career gets to expand, your family's feeling really good, your relationship's good, you and your partner are like really partners and everything. Like if you are ready for this, comment ready and let me know. All right. So before I get started, I just want to introduce myself for those of you that don't know me. or might have forgotten about me in these 30 days when I was censored from the internet. My name is Michelle Kanan, and I'm known as the Have It All Queen. So I'm the founder of the Have It All Method, and I teach wildly successful women how to make the world bow down to fulfill your every desire without pressure, without shame, without guilt, and definitely without should or supposed to. Okay. So the vibe is that like you're deeply connected to yourself. You're also deeply connected to the universe and the magic of creation. And you're deeply connected to your man or your partner. So you feel like totally in flow as you build this life and career and family that's full of everything that you want, down to the tiniest detail, no compromising, no saying yes if it's not like a full body, like yes in your body, so that everything rises up to your next level and you get to experience a pleasure-based life of freedom and fun and wealth, success, fulfillment, and all your dreams coming true without the pressure, without needing to always do more, without it never being good enough. Okay. So if you know that you want more of that in your life, in your career, in your relationship, in your family dynamic, just comment and just be like, I want that. Like, say it. It's so important, right? I ask you these things, I give you these prompts, not just to like engage on the video, but also because when we claim what we want, that is the catalyst for it all coming true. Okay. And if you're ready to be a Have It All Queen and master these most important relationships, the one with yourself, with the universe, and with your man, so you can kiss goodbye this feeling of like never enough that lives deep inside your soul, and there's always more to do and always more goals to hit and da da da, so that you can always get what you want in a way that's amazing for the people that you love, for your career, your bank account, how you mother, then comment or DM me, Have It All Queen, right now. And if we vibe, I'm going to gift you one of my limited Have It All, hey cutie, activation calls where I'll show you how to burn down your biggest block. Oh my God, you guys, Else is here. To having exactly what you want in life, love, family, and success.
I went to Layla's house and I let her borrow my Anna doll, and she let me borrow her Elsa doll.
She did?
Yeah.
Can you sit with me next? Can you sit next to me? Because I have to finish my video.
It's on your lap.
No, okay, you can sit on my lap. But I'm going to talk, all right? It's my turn to talk? Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Because here's the thing. There is an epidemic of women out there who are pushing themselves way too hard, okay? And I see it all the time, right? Like I am seeing women around me all the time that are just doing all the thing and they're taking on all the responsibility and nothing is good enough. Like you're pushing yourselves like above and beyond to make everything that you want in your life happen. And this is so, hey sweetie, here, go with Abba for a second. I'll be done in a little bit. And this is amazing, right? Because I want every woman to have everything that you want. Okay. But the reason that I'm doing this video is because the energy that most women are using to get those things, to hit their goals, to do things for their families, to like handle everything, is the energy of perfection. Okay. And perfection is the opposite of pleasure. Perfection is the opposite of possibility, right? It's all of us like holding down, grinding down onto this level, this unattainable level, because like what even is perfect? It's not even like a thing. And holding ourselves to a standard that isn't about feeling good, but is about being a certain way, or else we can't be happy. And this is really important to pay attention to, okay? Because if your energy is the energy of perfection, of getting it right, of doing more, of hitting more, right? Like feel that in your body of like, I have a million things on my to-do list and I'm running around like crazy. And I know that I did this, but it could be better. And I need to do more and I need to do more and I need to do more. First of all, it's freaking exhausting, right? Like so many successful women are exhausted, but then they're like, but this is just how it is, right? Or this is just how I am, okay? But when we're in that mode and when they're in that zone, things never get to be the way that we want them to be because we're not the way that we want to be, because we don't feel good and we keep trying to feel good By hitting another goal, by getting another thing done on our to-do list, by signing another client, by editing another piece of copy, by getting another promotion, by planning the most epic birthday party for our kid. We keep trying to rely on these exterior hits to give us the energy that'll and the feeling that finally like we can relax, but it's always fleeting because it's always coming from the outside. And so we think, okay, let me just get other people involved and on board, right? So let me tell my husband what to do, and let me hire this other person for my team, and let me bring on more staff, and let me do this, and let me do that. But guess what? This is still you in your pattern, because feel that energy of how do I do it all? And how do I make it amazing? And how do I keep going forward, right? Woo, it's still exhausting, right? That's why so many women, when they grow, when they make more money, when their businesses grow, when their families grow, it's like, why does it still feel so harder that we get in our heads like more money, more problems, or like as we grow, there's more responsibility and things get harder and harder. And yeah, there can be more responsibility. And yeah, there can be more things to do, but that's a lie that it has to be harder, that it has to be more intense, that it is going to leave us more exhausted. And how many of us from that place are even finding that we can't grow, that we're self-sabotaging, that we're getting in our own way, that we don't have the bandwidth, that we don't have the control, that we're needing to choose between our families and between our careers and between ourselves and between doing things for the people that we love. Oh, and you can just like feel the energy of that. So let's take a breath and shake it all out. Because the answer is not about doing more. And the answer also isn't about lowering your standards, right? Because I hear a lot of advice out there that it's like, well, done is better than perfect. And, I guess we just can't fully have what we want and we're going to need to compromise. And my answer to that is also no, like reality check. Like, why would you be happy? A driven women like you, like me, we're not going to be happy with something that's subpar, that's less than what we want. Like, we have big dreams, big goals. Like, we don't want to give up on that. Okay. But I have a trick and I have a secret. Okay. This is really important. This is what really took me and also my clients from feeling like we could never get off of this runaway train of so many things to do, collapsing, exhausted at the end of the night, taking care of so many people. Like, when is it time for us? Like, when is it time for me? And it's not later. It's not when your kids are grown up, and it's not like when you retire. That's the mistake. So many people like miss their lives because they're just like waiting for some point in the future when they can finally relax. And girl, you can have that right now. Like, I'm thinking about one of my amazing clients who is an anesthesiologist, and she is like a hero. The things that we talk about that she does at work, the lives that she saves every day, and she never gets to relax, and she has so many clients and things to take care of and people, and she's just on all the time. And what we've been able to do for her to create this haven for her with her energy. Okay, this is the trick right now. It's all about activating an energy inside of you that allows you to magnetize what you want instead of doing more and pushing yourself more and trying to make things perfect and trying to take care of everybody else day in and day out. Okay, because there's nothing wrong with doing that. Do all the fucking things, take care of all the people, crush it at your job, make that money, have an amazing family, fill your calendar, like do it all. But do it from this energy. Do it from the vibe of, I want that and I love that. Do it from the vibe of full body yes, instead of have to and should and pressure and push and not enough time. And how do I squeeze it? And how do I do it? And one thing is going to have to drop if I'm going to figure out all these other things. And so the secret is by activating an energy inside of you that's a hell yes energy. Or another way I like to call it is like main character energy, where you are just so damn connected to your self-worth and to your inner wisdom so that you can check in with yourself at any time and know if you want to do it or not, if you're going to do it or not, how you're going to do it, if you want to, and that you have so many options that you never feel obligated, that you never feel pressured, that you never feel like you have to keep going, looking for that external hit of perfection and of getting another accomplishment done. Because from the inside out, you are so fucking aligned with what feels good to you and what's right for you. And that is what's guiding you in taking actions. That is what's guiding you in showing up in your life, handling stuff, but from this energy of, now think about that. Think about that for a minute. This is super fucking important, right? Because we're talking about magnetizing instead of working hard, right? And there's nothing wrong with working hard and doing lots of things if you're in that magnetic energy, because when you're in that energy, when you're like in that flow state and everything is just like working and everybody is just showing up for you and like opportunities are dropping in and it's like kismet and like, you're getting those emails, those like perfect serendipitous moments and opportunities and everything is like flowing and good. When you are in that energy, you get to experience life and your career and your family showing up to meet you in that flow state. You are very attractive in your energy, right? But when you're stressed out, when nothing is good enough, when you have to do one more thing and you're exhausted and you're resentful and you're annoyed, like, guess what? It's repellent, right? Maybe to people, but also maybe to like other things, opportunities energetically. And that's why it feels so hard, because you're working in opposition with life instead of in your flow. And so you're building a life and a business and a family that never feels satisfying and never feels enough, because who you are in this life and how you need to behave and operate is freaking exhausting, and you're not who you want to be. And the only one that can cut that out, mama, is you. And you can do it stat. And this happens once you step into your unapologetic self. Okay. And stepping into your unapologetic self, embodying your unapologetic self, is one of the pillars in my incredible Have It All method. Okay. In my Have It All method, you learn how to become your unapologetic self so that you are vibing in your main character energy. Okay. You have amazing boundaries, you have incredibly high standards, and the whole world is rising up to meet you at that place, instead of you needing to fight and drag and coerce and beg and pressure and follow up and micromanage and be on top of everything. And you can do it with ease because you're fucking nourished. Your self-love game is on lock. Your self-care game is on lock. You are confident. You are so rooted in your self-worth. You are listening to your wisdom and to your inner guidance system, which means that you're prioritizing yourself. You're prioritizing your needs. You're prioritizing your pleasure. Now, think about being a woman in this world, operating from that place, just how much easier everything is and how you get to just glide through life and everything is freaking happening for you. Those women, you look at those women that are like next level, you're like, oh, I want to be like her. She has this energy. This is how you get that energy. You embody your unapologetic self. But the next thing that you do is that you unleash your unstoppable desire. And this is when you know what you want and you go for it, but not in the way that you might be used to doing it, right? Because remember, you're embodying the next level woman energy that has it. And that next level version of you is not pushing herself harder, is not doing more things, is not micromanaging everything and nagging her family to take care of stuff and just never able to put down her phone. You have life handled because you're clear about what you want. Everything's rising up to meet you. But even better, from this energy, you're partnering finally with the magic of the universe to receive it, right? You're in a flow state, and that is when universe energy gets to align with you and just make everything feel easy. Like my clients say that you're just handing stuff to us, life on a silver platter, right? Yes, like things just get to be handed to you and unfold for you, and you know that everything is happening for you. And if it hasn't happened yet, it is en route to happening. Like everything is shaping up for you. And so you're just like confident and easy, and you don't have to grip and you don't have to follow up all the time. And here's where it gets really good, right? Because when you're your unapologetic self, when you're embodying that next level woman, and you have unleashed your unstoppable desire, and it is very clear what you want, and the energy of the universe and everything around you is conspiring to bring it to you, that's when you get to have my third pillar, which is a relationship revolution, which is when everyone in your life aligns and up levels to meet you and partner with you in love to give you what you need, and they get all their needs met too. So no fear, no pressure, no guilt, no anxiety. Everyone else can handle more, be in their zone of genius, especially your husbands, especially your team, your staff. And you get to enjoy life. All this hard work, you get to freaking enjoy your life. Embrace your feminine energy. Make sure that you are just in the being mode and the enjoyment mode, right? Because why work so hard if we have to freaking, we can't enjoy it all the time, right? So if you're ready for this, right? If you're ready to be a have it all queen, a wildly successful woman who lives with the world bowing down to fulfill your every desire without pressure or shame or guilt or fear, and you always get what you want in a way that's amazing for you, but also amazing for the people that you love and for your career and for your bank account, for how you're a mom in this world, a friend, a woman, then I want you to comment or DM me, Have It All Queen, right now. And if we vibe, I'm going to gift you one of my limited Have It All activation calls where I'm going to show you how to burn down your biggest block to having exactly what you want in life, love, family, or success so that you can get it. I only have 2 spots. So if you want this, claim this. It's the end of the year. Let's do this. And if you know a woman that needs this, hook her up, send her this video, tag her here, introduce her to me. I want to play. I want to talk to you. I want you to join my Have It All crew because I want to be part of a movement of women. I am leading a movement of women that feel fucking good, that have it all and feel good, and that everyone benefits from that. Okay. And you can lead that movement too in your family, in your community, in your career. Let's fucking go. I love you guys. This is a wildly successful transmission. You're here. It was meant to be. And I can't wait to connect with you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.